Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time, my name is Ritimeje Mateme and this channel is dedicated to mainly hair, occasional vlogs and makeup, and if that's your thing, please do join the family and hit the subscribe button down below. So in today's video, we are going to do a cute tutorial on how to have these curly ends, not using any Flexi rocks, but instead using some wool and hot water. So yeah, so before I forget, I just want to give a shout out to the person who suggested this hairstyle. Maslawe, thank you, I see you, and let me know what you think. Did I nail it? Guys, and also if you have any suggestions that you'd like me to try out, please feel free to send in your pictures. You can DM me on Instagram, you can send the link on the comment section down below, and I will be sure to try out that suggestion. But anyway, let's get right into it. So I've already done most of my hair, and first what you're gonna need is you're gonna need some braiding hair, aka hairpiece, and I'm using the Darling 1 million braids in the color gray. I used 2 packs, and we're also gonna need some wool, aka thread. You're gonna cut it in pieces to this size in the number of your braids. So all in all, I have like 12 braids, so cut little 12 pieces of the wool. You're gonna need styling gel and a parting comb. All right, so first up, I'm going to take the styling gel, apply it on the borders of the section, and I'm going to brush my edges to the, okay, not only the edges but the section to the direction that I want it to go, like so. I've already subsectioned it to this size, and what I'm gonna do, I'm going to take about 3 pieces that I'm going to need as I go along to feed into the braid. So 3 or 4, and then I'm going to, this is how I start my braid. I'm struggling to explain this in words, so just look carefully and see how I do it. I'll just add on when I think of a better way to articulate the technique, but yeah. So I grab the section, I take these 2 fingers on my left hand, I hold and grab like this, and then I wrap the one section and I start doing the braid like this. I still haven't fed into my real hair, and I guess this technique would only work if you don't have extremely short hair, and you just continue with the braid. You take this piece, add it, take another piece, once I am certain that my hair is covered, I'm just going to hold this like this, take the wool and place it under my thumb here make sure that it's about this size on this side and a bit longer on the other side. And with the long one, just wrap around tightly on where you stopped braiding, and then you're just gonna wrap around like more than once, twice or 3 times, and then you're gonna tie, and then it will be tied. You can let go of your finger now and tie the same at the same place again. Okay, and then we'll get back to that. And I'm just gonna show you again how I start off my braid. I'm really sorry I can't articulate this properly, but I'll just make sure that you guys see as I go along, so you are at least able to see, to learn through observation. Okay, again, I take these 2 fingers and I grip the section. I wrap around once and start to braid. And already I can feel that my hair is thicker than the braiding hair. So with the sections that I took out, I'm just going to feed on to the braiding hair. Continue to braid. My hair is getting shorter, so I'm taking the section from the braiding hair and adding it to the strand with my hair. And once you are certain that your hair is covered up, or alternatively, this all depends on how long your braids are, and once you're satisfied to the length, you take your wool, aka thread, you place it here and you press it down with your thumb and just pull it a little bit. And with the longer one, wrap around about 2 or 3 times. Tie it to make sure that it's secure. Once you are done with everything, just make sure that you see how just like level it like this. And also cut the wool. And what I also like to do is I like to cut off the flyaways. Alright, so next up you are going to take your wool, aka thread, and you are going to take about 2 of your braids, combine it and make sure that they join each other where you have threaded with the wool to keep the braid intact. All right, make sure that this time your thread or wool is longer, and you are going to wrap around where your wool is, basically where you stop braiding. You're going to wrap around tightly about 4 times. You don't have to tie. And then you take your wool and you're going to wrap around this unbraided braiding hair about 4 or 5 times, and make sure that you don't wrap around too tight. All right, so like this, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 for me is enough. And then you're going to pull your wool and it will immediately do curls like this. I'm not sure if you can see, but yeah. And then you're going to wrap around about 3-4 times, and you're going to tie it to secure it. I like to just be extra careful, so I'm gonna tie it twice, and like this. And then I'm going to cut the excess wool and the excess hair. Like this. And then let me show you again one more time. Make sure your wool is long enough, and you see these two braids are not where I stopped braiding. It's not the same length. What you want to do is you want to combine it or join it at the area where I had stopped braiding, and then only then can you wrap around there. This is so you don't also curl where you've already braided. You only want to create the curl pattern on where you stopped braiding. So yeah, I'm gonna tie that around 3-4 times. After that, wrap around the unbraided hair. 1, 2, 3, 4, and make sure that you remember to not make it too tight, otherwise while you're pulling it up it might break, and you don't want that. Wrap around and tie a knot to make sure that it's in place. I like to be extra careful, and I make a knot twice, and then cut the wool, cut the excess hair. Next up, we are going to boil some water and dip these into water. So let's go boil some water. I have my hot water in here, and I'm just going to dip 2 of these for about a minute or 2. So I'm just going to do my makeup as the water dries down, and I'll just come back with the finished look. Okay, see you on the flip side. Okay, so our makeup is done, and now we are just going to cut the wool. Those are the curls. I'm just gonna put some accessories, and I'm going to place them where the wool is, just so I can make the look, just so I can tidy up the look. Let me know what you guys think, and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, guys. Like, I can never thank you enough. And yeah, man, thank you so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. See you next time. Bye.